In the world of football, everybody loves to talk about child prodigies, golden boys, players who showed great potential from an early age. Players like Neymar, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, who showed great skill and elite goal-scoring abilities. But most football fans never talk about the late bloomers, players who reached their prime at an age when most players were thinking about retirement. Nobody ever talks about players like Luca Toni, a player who spent nearly a decade bouncing around Italy's third and second division, a self-described nomad who nearly traded his football boots for a normal job. Yet, this towering target man, deemed too old by modern standards, defied all odds. He became a World Cup winner, a European Golden Shoe winner, and remarkably outscored some of the game's greatest goal scorers well into his 30s. This is the story of the bomber, Luca Toni. Born in a small mountain town of Serra Mazzoni, Luca Toni's dreams of professional football began at Modena's Youth Academy, an academy rarely associated with greatness. But his early career began from 1994 to 2000. He played for 6 different lower league teams: Empoli, Fiorenzuola, Lodigiani, and Treviso. It was a life of dusty pitches and empty stadiums. At the start of his career, Luca Toni struggled to make an impact as a goal scorer, but his lowest point came at Fiorenzuola in the 1997-98 season, where he scored a mere 2 goals. Frustrated and exhausted, a young Luca Toni considered quitting football entirely. He saw no path to the top, but he persevered, and his big break finally came at the age of 26 with Palermo in Serie B, where he shattered the league record with 30 goals, firing the club into Serie A for the first time in 30 years. At 28, the typical peak age for a striker, Luca Toni took his goal scoring to an entirely new level. He joined Fiorentina, and in the 2005-06 Serie A season, Toni produced one of the greatest individual campaigns Italian football had seen in decades. He scored 31 league goals, earning him the prestigious European Golden Boot, outscoring world-class strikers like Samuel Eto'o, Shevchenko, Thierry, and he did it while playing for a club like Fiorentina. That same year, he was integral to Italy's World Cup victory in Germany, scoring 2 goals and being named in the tournament's all-star team. With the type of season he just had, it was only a matter of time before a big club like Bayern Munich came to sign him. The German fans adored him, composing the famous chant, "Toni, Toni, Tor." He delivered immediately, winning a domestic double and setting a record for most number of goals scored by a single player in their first year with Bayern, scoring 39 goals in all competitions. But just when it seemed like everything was going his way, an Achilles tendon injury hampered his form, and a toxic relationship with new coach Louis van Gaal led to a difficult departure from Germany. A nomadic spell followed, including a brief stint at Juventus, where he did win a Serie A title but struggled for game time. By 2013, at the age of 36, most people thought Toni was finished, but he had other ideas. He joined newly promoted Hellas Verona, a club that was expected to fight relegation, but what followed was a remarkable late career renaissance. He scored 20 goals in his first season, proving he was still a world-class goal scorer. Then, the ultimate fairy tale followed. In the 2014-15 season, at 38 years old, Luca Toni scored 22 goals, becoming the oldest player ever to win a Serie A top goal scorer award. Toni ended his career with 324 goals across 706 professional appearances. He proved that an old-fashioned target man could thrive in the modern game. He was the bomber who nearly quit, but instead became a legend.